Welcome everyone to the second round of pre-season testing at the Las Vegas circuit. As opposed to the long straights and high-speed corners in Austria, Las Vegas features a narrow, tight and twisty circuit. Zach Speed came hot out of the gates once again, with Jan Lammers stopping the timesheet and his teammate Nielsen not too far behind. After a very average season in '88, Zach Speed looks to be in good shape to challenge for a title in 1989. Alain Prost managed to put his McLaren in second place, not too far off of the leading Zach Speed. His teammate Dalmas not faring too well in 18th. It seems with only Prost extracting the pace out of the McLaren so far, it could be a tough season for them. Roberto Moreno doing a good job in 5th place as he got his first outing in the rainbow-colored Lotus. Only half a second or so behind the top time, he has made a strong case for the second seed, alongside Senna. Arnoux also put in a respectable time, which saw him end up in 9th. Ferrari looks solid, with Fittipaldi putting it in 5th place. The youngster, Gilles de Ferran, also got to put some laps in and ended up in 14th. Maybe not too convincing, but at this point, not too much is expected from him. Ferrari has looked good in both of the tests, but will probably have to rely on a team effort to be competitive towards the front end. A nice surprise in the form of Michael Andretti and Al Unser Jr. for Tyrrell. Ending up in 6th and 8th, the Vegas circuit seems to suit the characteristics of the chassis for Tyrrell. It looks like Tyrrell is in a good spot to challenge for points at every race, and they should be a solid performer for the season. Bobby Rahal also did a good job in the BMW, ending up in 7th. Teammate Theo Fabi also put in some respectable times in 13th. The German outfit looks to be competitive from the get-go. They seem to be in a midfield battle which looks to be very close this season. Riccardo Patrese put his Ligier in 10th place. Meanwhile, his teammate, Mika Hakkinen, was down in 19th. Ligier also have seemed to take a step back from last year, but they should still be a solid midfield team. With the right support, they could lean towards the top of that midfield. Let's also see if the young Mika Hakkinen can develop his skills further over the season. The hot topic from last season, Ross Cheever, ended up in 11th, with teammate Martini ending up in 22nd and last. Minardi seems to have taken a step back from 1989, where they had the potential to challenge for race wins on the right day. It also seems like Cheever will have to do the heavy lifting for the team, with Martini looking not quite up to pace in the Pepsi Minardi. Eurobrunn ended up in 12th and 17th, with Nakajima and Lawson respectively. Eurobrun is a bit of an unknown for this season, but both tests indicate they should be in the midfield battle, with the occasional point scoring opportunity. The Jägermeister back machine has some way to go to become a race winner, but has a solid foundation to build on over the coming years. Williams seems to be towards the lower end of the midfield, but at least they aren't horribly off pace as an 88. Ending up in 15th and 16th, Williams seems to have a solid driver lineup in Jeff Lees and Martin Brundle. With some developing of the BMW engine and some tweaks on the aero and chassis department, it could be in for a good run this season. Benetton seemed to be struggling with JJ Leto and Herbert in 20th and 21st. Only one of these drivers is expected to have a race seat alongside Nelson Piquet. The Ilmor Haas back team doesn't seem to have the greatest performing car so far, and will have to rely on the expertise of veteran driver Piquet for feedback. It looks to be a tough season for Benetton. Let's hope they can bring some much needed performance package upgrades throughout the season.